Hi, everyone. So for this final project for the class, we were asked to make a video to discuss the most effective ways to communicate with someone who is experiencing grief or kind of going through grief. And I feel like it's kind of a difficult situation because people deal with grief in many different ways. Grief never ends, but it does change. I feel like it's just a short passage for a person, but it's not a place for them where they should stay. It's normal. It's okay to cry. It's okay to scream. It's okay to express however you are feeling, whenever you are feeling it. That's normal. It's not a sign of weakness, and it doesn't show a sign of your lack of faith or your lack of trusting God. It's a normal thing to go through. And to me, it seems like where there's grief and where there's a lot of grief, there's a lot of love for that individual who has passed. I did do some research and I found some information on experiencingcrampsinlife.org and helpguide.org. They gave some helpful tips on how to include, how to handle, how to communicate with someone who is going through grief. So I'm going to give you 10 these two sites that they listed. Number one is acknowledge the situation and just share stories. Don't be afraid to bring up the deceased individual and be able to it's not going to be easy to make new memories, obviously, but to bring up the old ones is okay. You can go through pictures with them, help them relive some really wonderful memories that they had with that individual. Let that individual who's experiencing grief know that they can call you any time of the day or night. Let them know that you're available. Let them know that you are free to talk with them, free to discuss what they're feeling. Maybe include the individual in a social outing or a dinner date. Check in on holidays and special milestones for this person. Maybe like wedding anniversaries, birthdays, all sorts of that kind of stuff. Don't forget about them. Offer kind acts of service. So if you're out shopping, maybe just shoot a message to that individual asking if you can get them anything while you're out. That way it saves them a trip from having to leave the house and going to the store. Bring up the deceased. Don't avoid it. Don't be nervous or scared to say or do something wrong. It's okay to talk about it. Listen, but do not give advice. Listen. Be an active listener. They don't want really your opinion. They just need someone to listen to how they're feeling and to experience what they are experiencing with them. And then finally, don't let the fear of saying you're doing something wrong keep you from reaching out. They may say that they're fine. They may say that they don't need anybody or anything to talk to or to do, but they do. And they will appreciate you reaching out to them and appreciate knowing that you are thinking about them in this very difficult journey that they're on. Thank you.